I can't believe you built this whole thing for me.
The doctors and the researchers were coming together. And I thought, what an incredible time to be in Nebraska getting care for this disease, knowing that it's only just going to get better with this building and with this campus, that people really care, that the future of my disease, the future of other people's disease is looking brighter because this is all happening right here. I remember going through the Buffett Center last winter. It was frigid. And we went through, and it was all studs and mortar and beams. At that time, I didn't have any hair. I was wearing a scarf that day under my construction cap. That was the winter of my disease. I was going through everything. Everybody else is gonna have their winter of their treatment, and they're gonna have this place to go that's now open.
A high school friend of mine had seen the blog that I was writing, and we were both from here, and she worked at Nebraska Medicine and said, you have to come see Dr. Foster. And at the time, like I said, I had someone kind of arranged in Seattle, and I thought, I deserve a second opinion anyways.
Let's take a look here. That's healed up real good.
Good news today, so 18 months out and still no evidence of disease.
You go down to up and up to down.
Patients are obviously looking for medical outcomes, but they're also looking for something else, and that something else usually translates into staff first and foremost, how they're treated, how they feel, and I think, a building, the people that work in the building just really contributes so much to someone's experience.
I feel great. I feel amazing. I always had hope. I have a very good experience with fighting cancer. Right now, there's probably going to be like tables, people here, people over there, like a lot of people here.
We probably won't see you until after surgery.
Don't let that word cancer take you. Don't. Keep thinking positive, and you're gonna get better, because we have some good nurses here, good doctors here. It's a good place to come. And I'm looking forward to the movement across the street. I really am. They were real good, they were all there when I rung the gong with my last chemo treatment. It means I've come a long way. And now I'm at the end, but now I got to go through surgery, and I'll go through that just fine too.
Words cannot express the gratitude I have knowing for my next battle, I'm gonna have a world-class facility to go in and fight and beat this thing. What I've got, mantle cell non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's not a good one to get, it's a rare one, but you know what? With what we got going here, I like my chances a lot. I'm a survivor, but I'm not in remission. I'm fighting a battle right now, and like I said, I've got another transplant down the road. We don't know when that's gonna be, but I got complete confidence that it's gonna go well, and I'm gonna be in great hands. You just live each and every day, one day at a time, and I still coach. I'm working at the school, I auctioneer, but the biggest thing is you got hope. We got hope here.
I went into Dr. Tander recently. Actually, I texted him on a Wednesday in February, and I said, just checking, jumping out of a plane, no problem with that, right? And he said, no, do it. The vision of the people who got behind it and said we need this here, that was for me. And when it was a thought, when it was just a seed, I didn't know it was for me, and they didn't know it was for me, but they did it anyway. And they said, there's a need. There's a need for some mother of 3 children to be here in Nebraska doing her fight. Then it's my place. It's my center. I look at it as this personal thing. It's my doctors. They're my team. They took my burden. I think about this was being built for me, and I never knew it.
Prior to my diagnosis, I would give a lot of time thinking about the future and those dreams and life paths and stuff like that. And then when I got my diagnosis, I really just focused on the immediate needs and just moving forward one step at a time. So at that point, I kind of tabled kind of ideas of the future. And then, you know, as soon as I got my first good report after foster, it's kind of like you pull them all back onto the table again. My wife and I are expecting our first baby in July of this year.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me because I know I'm going to win this battle when this is over. I'm going to have a good testimony to tell. And I'll tell anybody that's my center. That's my center that I'll be going to in June of 2017.
With the Buffett Cancer Center and the community, the donors, and then you have the doctors, the researchers, the caseworkers, the nurses, your custodial staff, your housekeepers. It is everybody.
I want to thank everybody who donated, for being so kind, so generous, and thinking about other people.
It matters more to me than you could ever understand that you built this for me.
This is where my fellow nurses and I will do everything we can to help our patients heal. You built it for us.
You built it for us to make new therapies and better diagnostic assays for pancreatic cancer.
You built that center for me. For me. Yes, thank you.
You built it for me so we could do great things for our patients.
You build it for me.
You built it for me.
You built it for this.
Yo hizo para mí.
You built it for us. Wait, I like how you said
Just
it.
say you built it for us.
Yeah, you said it better.